When crisis strikes, people learn to adapt, and they're using digital tools to do it. Quarantines and stay-at-home orders have restricted leisure activities like shopping, travel, and dining. Instead of being out and about, people are finding ways to stay connected and to spend their free time, sparking a period of exploration, learning, and growth as people adapt to unknown and constantly changing circumstances.
The pandemic disrupted our lives by creating barriers to physical experiences that required social interactions. So things like going to a grocery store, going to the gym, or eating out. The basic human need didn't change. So take high-end restaurant goers. Just because there was a pandemic doesn't mean they didn't want to experience good food and wine. People found the takeaway industry didn't sufficiently meet that need, so they found home hacks online or the plethora of a range of different luxury delivery services that popped up overnight to meet those needs. The moral is brands and businesses that could both understand the human need and could adapt quickly were the ones that thrived.
Digital channels are bridging the gap created by social distancing, turning what are often in-person interactions into immersive virtual experiences.
As people turn to digital tools, it's become expected that companies will not just help you transact, but also it'll support, guide, and ultimately empower you through better brand experiences. I think a good example of this is Peloton. They've elevated the home training experience by really understanding the needs of the audience, way beyond just transaction, and providing great content, motivation from instructors, the element of competition, all of that from the comfort of your own home.
Companies should look to understand the role they play in this evolving ecosystem, not just as a provider of goods and services, but also as a trusted resource. By understanding how and where customers want to engage, brands can connect through content that aids in the pursuit of knowledge and captures hearts during periods of discovery. Social commerce, streaming video, and voice connect every stage of that journey, giving brands an opportunity to grow relationships on a level that's deeper than just a transaction.
The past tells us what is possible and plausible after a crisis like this. So a couple of things. Crises often accelerate existing trends. So here, things like online shopping going from strength to strength. Second thing is, it creates new norms and behaviors. So things like remote working comes of age, and arguably offices will never be the same again. So this changes the way that segment goes about eating and consuming things in their day-to-day business life. So what remains important for a brand is how they can adapt to these new behaviors and do that super fast. And to do this, it's going to mean they have to actually go about addressing the culture of their business. And are you set to enable innovation and release value for your consumers faster than your competition?
Life at home may not last forever, but as we look ahead, these moments of exploration pave the way for new hobbies and habits, both analog and digital, ones that may only be fleeting, or ones that could end up lasting a lifetime.
All this change impacts the way brands build relationships with customers. When it's purely transactional online, a relationship soon gets tired. To build relationships digitally, you need to work even harder to recognize me, understand my needs, but also make sure you're helping me discover new things. To deliver on this, it'll mean brands need to transform the way they use data. Now they're digitized, they need to create customer data platforms and use machine learning and AI modules to help deliver more personal connections and greater relevance. That's what sits behind all the brands and companies we admire.